Okay, tired morning voice alert, but I feel like my time with doing these type of things is coming to an end, and I've really cherished these last moments where I get to just serve Braden on, it's not the counsel, it's not the advice. I'm just taking him to work, just doing a task for him. And anyway, so I'm getting him to work this morning, and I've really enjoyed just these 15 minutes with him in the morning. So anyways, but I can see it being the sunset. He's flying all over the place. He's doing a lot of things, but there we go.
It's 95 degrees and it's raining. I bet you there's sunshine out there somewhere. So weird. Let's go. I sent my friend Brent Alistair's picture that he got on the trail cam, and he sent his son's picture that he got on the trail cam. I got humbled. My goals this week are to finish this sheetrock in this room, get all the subfloor down in this bathroom, that bathroom, this hallway, the living room, the kitchen. I mean, just all the subfloor completely down, and as much of the sheetrock as possible. My challenge for myself this week is to get my kids out here, because we did this sheetrock of this closet and I started doing it, and it was fine, but then we started working together as a team where I was the nailer, Hudson was the cutter, and then the kids were helping him. Abigail was helping me, Alistair was helping him, and things went really fast. So I'm curious to see how fast we can do a room, but then I've also watched some videos of how to do it more accurately, like a professional. And so I want to see if I can implement that. And I've also, in faith, made a offer to somebody that needs a little bit of work. I told him, hey, listen, if you study sheetrock Monday through Thursday, how to mud it, how to hang it, all that, then I'll have some work for you on Friday and Saturday. And he needs a little bit more finances in his budget. So I have to get it all prepped for that. I'd like to get a little bit more mud on that. We also found out that this is the attic, this wall, and there's just a massive amount of heat coming down here, and we can never get the house cooled below like 78 degrees. It just runs all day, and it's a losing battle. So I want to get sheetrock up there first, or second, maybe, I don't know, so that I can actually have the house a little bit cooler. There's Haley, had her first interview, and this is the text I got. We are so excited for her. Didn't get as far as I wanted, but I finished off that wall, got this wall started almost. Just got that one little piece right there. Then I was having conversations with different people, and a bunch of guys from church wanted to figure out how to sheetrock, and there's a guy at church that wants to teach everybody. And so he and I talked back and forth for a little bit, finally contacted and decided we were gonna teach people this weekend. So I got this all patched in. This is where all my heat is coming from. I can't get this house cooled down because this was all exposed attic. So I got one more piece up there in the corner, but I got all that up. So I decided, anyways, back to the church thing. He and I talked, and so we're inviting everybody out on Friday and Saturday from the church that want to learn how to sheetrock, and we're just gonna learn right here. I'm gonna leave this living room for them to practice and learn on Friday and Saturday. And so we're gonna minister to the people of the church, and then also get the house sheetrocked by an expert sheetrocker. So I thought that was pretty cool. But now I'm gonna run back to Lowe's because I'm running out of sheetrock. I think I got no full sheets left. They were all stacked right there. That's why I'm looking. I'm gonna get a bunch of sheetrock, and I'm gonna put some teams together with my family and see if we can't come out and knock out like a room, and see how much we can do when one person is nailing and we're working as a team. So that'll be interesting. But I want to do that and then get back to the house. Haley got a job today, so I want to have a nice meal and celebrate. Maybe watch Patch Adams, which is a nursing movie. So, all right, I'm gonna go to Lowe's. Well, Hudson has a big duct job tomorrow. I'm gonna do that, and then these 10 sheets of sheetrock. Here we go. All the sheetrock unloaded and the ductwork for tomorrow. Now I have to go back to where we started this morning, which is back to Braden and Marissa, because they need the car to go shopping. Jen and Haley are at the house. They're measuring the kitchen for cabinets. Jen's gonna go get that designed out tomorrow with our designer. And then I decided, I was like, wait, I only have 6 more work days until I go elk hunting with my dad. So I want the house projects to continue while I'm gone. So I called a plumber to come out and get a quote so that he can look at the whole house. There's just some stuff that I'm like, I can do, but I don't have time to do. Plus, Haley's boyfriend Brody just had a plumber who was really good. I guess he was affordable. So we'll see. I'm calling. So I was texting him to see if he can come out and give me a quote for that tomorrow and see what his schedule is. And then I'm hoping to get all the subfloor and the sheetrock done within the next 6 days. And then the first coat of mud. And so I went out to quote the final sheetrock coat for the walls and the final sand. And then to see what knockdown for the ceiling would cost. And the guy that did the flooring for me, or the joists, he said, hey, I do sheetrock too. I was like, okay, well, give me a quote. And then I asked him, I was like, can you install a bathtub and then, you know, waterproof the bathtub area, and then put down Schluter board for a shower area so I can have it all ready to go, that it's sealed and waterproof, and I can come in and just tile it when I get back. And he said, yep, I can do all of that, $3,000. And I'm like, okay, that's probably 4 weeks worth of work for me to do. So if he can do it in the 2 weeks while I'm at Peregrine in Seattle, and then elk hunting with my dad in Idaho, that'd be worth its weight in gold. So I'm gonna hire him to do that. So just a lot of moving parts. I'm starting to think about this project a little bit differently than, you know, I'm doing it with friends now. I'm doing it with other vendors. I'm doing it with my kids. I'm gonna do it and have the project moving forward when I go on vacation. So I like that. Anyways, it's me thinking outside the box a little bit differently than just, you know, me putting all the labor in myself. So I like it.
That's like the chillest frog ever.
You got it! Wow!